Human trafficking is one of the fastest growing and most disturbing crimes in southeast Wisconsin.
Girls and women forced into a life of sex. The I-Team examines what's being done to rescue these victims and prosecute their so-called pimps.
Investigative reporter Jermont Terry joins us with one woman's story of survival. Jermont?
Mike and Carol, just imagine spending 19 years trapped and caught in a web of sex, drugs, and abuse. Every time you try to leave, you can't. Those images are embedded in April Bentley's memory. She's a face and a survivor of human trafficking, a crime affecting young ladies from the inner city to the suburbs.
At night, the streets are rough. Teenagers wander, many looking to run away.
Someone stole me, they stole my innocence, they stole my youth.
Young girls forced into a life of human trafficking.
You do what you are told to do.
Selling their bodies for sex is required. The FBI says human trafficking is so prevalent, it's a $9.5 billion illegal business in the U.S., and Wisconsin is no exception. It's been found in all 72 counties in the state.
Milwaukee and the greater Milwaukee has been considered the Harvard of pimp school.
April Bentley can attest to that life.
It's real.
At age 14, after her parents separated, April became friends with a woman.
Just kind of got hooked up with the wrong person. She looked like an angel, but she was really like a devil in disguise.
The woman gained April's trust, then trapped her in the life of sex trafficking.
She told me that someone wanted me to make breakfast for him and that he would pay me $200.
That more or less started it.
That was the beginning, because of course I didn't go and make breakfast. But
that was the beginning of her hell, which also included getting hooked on drugs.
And you gotta forgive me if I get a little emotional, because I was like out of my mind. And I knew I couldn't find my way back. And I was trying, but I couldn't find my way back from that place.
A place she was stuck for 19 years, traded from person to person.
I was kidnapped.
Her life threatened.
With a .357 pointed in my face.
A victim.
I have a compassion that's like weighing on me for the women that are, and the young girls that are there.
Now a survivor.
Here I did. I told my story. Here's my little book. Thank you, Lord. And I'm free. Lord, I've run out of words to say.
April wrote Don't Rush to Get Old. It details the nearly 20-year ordeal and how her voice was silenced.
I may not be able to pray like other saints,
but now she's regained her voice and speaks up to help others.
Oh Lord, answer me.
And you believe your prayers were answered?
To God be the glory. Yeah, I know they have been.
April did survive, but many other young girls are still stuck. They get caught in this life at their most vulnerable moments. They trust the wrong person, and to the point they're in so deep, they don't even realize they are victims.
Yeah, we just had a meeting at the White House about this, where all parts of the federal government came together to talk about this challenge of human trafficking.
And it's happening all across Wisconsin.
Through town forums, the Human Trafficking Task Force of Greater Milwaukee tries to get the message out. The message, every community is at risk.
The person that is in denial about it only happening within the inner city, black girl, no father, poor, that's not the truth.
It's in everybody's backyard.
The FBI adds human trafficking is closely related to the drug trade. April says the addiction to drugs is another reason she could not escape this lifestyle sooner.
So how was April able to adjust after living in this life for so long?
It was very difficult, she tells me, Mike, that it was difficult to get back to what is considered a normal life. She credits the Human Trafficking Task Force of Greater Milwaukee of being a support group for her and other survivors. She told me writing that book was also therapeutic, and also her faith in God.
Thank goodness she is out.
Yeah.
Wow, and she has a beautiful voice.
Yes.
Thank you, Jamal.